Today's episode will be a little bit different.
I'm not promising anything.
The most annoying wedding photography trend right now.
What scares you more? Bad light or bad energy?
Oh yeah, without that, I would be a mess, I think.
What is your most embarrassing moment at a wedding?
Oh my God, for me, that was a nightmare. One lens for the rest of your life.
Are you lying now?
Leave bad jujus out of my photo shoots.
I love them both. What can I do?
Give us something spicy.
We are Roussos and Thanosasfis.
Wedding photographers with over 2 decades of experience capturing wedding affairs around the world.
Recognized by leading publications as among the top wedding photographers globally.
We're here to share the business and technical tips, the artistry behind our work,
And a few funny stories we've gathered along the way.
Hello and welcome back to our podcast. Today's episode will be a little bit different. So we have prepared 20 fast questions to ask each other, and the rule is that we have to reply to these questions fast without overthinking.
I'm not promising anything.
Καλά.
Before we start, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave us comments. They're really useful to understand if we're doing well or not.
Let's go. So I'll start first, Thanos. Are you ready?
Not ready? Go
You
ahead.
have to be replying really fast. So hard light or soft light?
Well, I like them both, but if I had to choose one, I would say that morning hard light, yes, I love it.
Editorial or documentary?
Editorial. You have more opportunities to direct things, to do things fun. So yeah, editorial.
Okay, one lens for the rest of your life. Which
So
one?
what is that for the rest of your life? It
Yes,
sounds dramatic.
That's it. The only one.
Okay. 35 millimeters. I'm not cheating. I could say zoom.
Why 35?
You can do everything. I mean, portraits, landscapes, the reporters, you can do anything.
Okay, I am with you on that. Lake Como or south of France for a wedding?
Come on, that's easy. South of France, man. I mean,
Yeah.
the lifestyle, it's more vivid. I like it more. Lake Como, outside of the events, that's it. It's very quiet, too quiet for me.
For a wedding, not for living.
Yeah, for a wedding, after the wedding, it's too quiet.
Okay, next one. Bride or groom prep? Which do you secretly prefer?
Again, it's really hard to say.
Just answer quickly.
I love them both. What can I do?
Which one?
If they're both stylish and giving, give me tuxedos and cigars.
Groom prep. First look, yes or no?
Definitely yes. A big yes. It gives you more time for portraits, more time to be creative. It takes the stress out of the timeline, and then also gives you more lighting scenarios. You can have more some images that with harsh lights, some images with evening soft lights. So it's a big yes.
I agree. Flash and dead.
Flash dead.
Flash is dead. Flash in dead light. Is it brave or unnecessary?
Flashy in daylight.
Yes.
It's unnecessary, but I love it.
Okay, I'll take that. And I think it's our signature thing.
Yeah, definitely.
The most annoying wedding photography trend right now.
Okay, it has to be this
Give us something spicy.
unfocused images. What are you thinking? Okay, sometimes, very few times it can be artistic. Sometimes it works, but very few times. Most of the time, sorry, but it's crap.
Can I say something? I think there is this trend of photos that look like I gave a photo camera to my 8-year-old cousin and he covered the wedding for me. I absolutely don't understand as well. But okay, anyway, you're answering questions. So the next one is,
Yeah, what's happening?
how amazing am I on the scale from 0 to 100?
Is this a real question?
What do you mean it's a question? I'm asking.
Can I see the notes, please?
Just answer.
Okay,
Maybe
that's not true.
watch out.
You can't be in there.
Answer. This is like easy.
It's easy. You're amazing, baby.
Great. You did great. So, what's next? The one thing couples never see, but it matters the most.
The creative preparation that you do before the weddings. You know, the notes that you make, all the ideas that you have, and you just crave to find the opportunity to make them work. I think this is something that nobody sees, and it's an important part of what we do.
Who is stricter on wedding days, you or me?
Stricter.
Stricter. It's like, come here, sit.
I don't think that I'm okay. I get that.
You get that a lot. People think
I get that a lot.
that you are strict in general.
Am I strict? I don't feel strict.
You're like
I feel
kind, ball of love, fluffy and smiley.
Yeah.
But I know for me at least. But yeah, I get it. That
so. You're more strict, right?
I think I am more strict.
That's what I think also.
But for some reason, people think that you are.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Because I have this sweet blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah, I
amazing.
I can try to use the same technique.
Okay, who edits faster, you or me?
Come on, that's easy.
Baby, do not lie.
That's really easy.
No, seriously. We said we're going to be honest on this podcast.
I'm much faster. I'm much faster.
Then who? Then who? When I'm done editing my weddings and Thanos is working on the second wedding of the season, and he goes like, Anna, could you help me? If you have nothing to do, can you edit my wedding?
Listen, you are abnormally fast.
Abnormally.
Abnormally fast. It's not my fault.
Shaming me for being productive.
You're too fast. I'm meticulous.
All right. Who stresses more before destination weddings?
You are.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, you have to see Anna booking the flight tickets. It's like mayhem. Right? It's always, I did something wrong. I have to double check. It's a mayhem. It's a problem.
The most difficult lighting situation you secretly enjoy.
I said before, the morning harsh light. Yeah, I love that. Popping colors, directional light, love it.
Yeah, but you need to know how to handle it.
Yeah, more difficult, but if you know what to do with it, great images.
What's more important, talent or discipline?
Discipline. Discipline 100%. I have seen many talented people not making a career out of it. And I've seen disciplined people that started from zero, literally, and without showing talent in the beginning, shooting for the stars. And one thing that I always do when I search for assistants, we're doing interviews, I try to find people that have done sports. And it always works because people that have done.
Our assistant, he's
ex-military.
Ex-military,
Yeah,
very disciplined. I think it's a very important characteristic.
Yeah, have a disciplined background helps a lot.
Have you ever pretended to check settings on the camera just to buy time?
I have done it. I have done it.
People done that, right?
It's easy to lose focus at some point, and you want just a few seconds just to recompose and think of the next step. So looking at your camera,
it kind of looks like without breaking a flow. It's like 1 second I need to change a setting, But then it gives you everything because if you just stop and you just freeze thinking, it looks like you're lost.
Yeah,
Then you're doing something.
You can't take too much time though.
Yes.
People will think that you had a stroke or something. But if you need a few seconds, it helps.
Okay, one thing that instantly elevates a wedding visually.
I will have to say curated and thoughtful dress code. Not just for the groomsmen and bridesmaid, but if possible for guests. And if you manage to align aesthetically all the components of the wedding, the decoration, the venue, with the dress code, then magic happens.
Yeah, and I think if you're not sure, just go black tie. It's the safest scenario, elevates every event right away, no matter where it takes place.
Yeah, in most locations, in most venues, it works.
The moment during a wedding day that still gives you goosebumps.
Yeah. Oh. Can you imagine that after all these years, I still get moved from my weddings? And I know that you do also. And I think the most moving moment is the vows.
I agree. Sometimes I also.
So intimate and so personal and,
Yeah.
yes. I can cry easily.
Me too. Well, you did great, baby.
We did,
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, now it's your turn. Are you ready for this?
Go on, bring it on.
Are you ready?
I am.
You have to be fast
I'm
and
always
furious.
and furious.
No, don't be furious. Okay, so let's start with the first one.
All right.
What makes you say this wedding is going to be special in the first 5 minutes?
I think it's the energy in the room. It always feels different when you walk in the room, usually bridal preparation, and it's just filled with love, excitement, good vibes. It's not always the case. Sometimes there's a lot of stress.
Okay, tell us about...
Energy. No. Good energy. Very good energy. Yeah.
Perfect. I agree. Okay, second question. Do you fall in love more with emotion or with aesthetics?
Emotion. Absolutely. It can beat over every styling, amazing background. Emotion wins.
Are you lying now? Aesthetics?
No, emotion wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you're really emotionally, but I know that how crazy you are about aesthetics too. So it's a hard question for you. What is the first thing you look at when you enter a venue?
I look where the light is coming from. Where is the prettiest spot for photos? If I have to move any furnitures, that I always do, and I think they dislike me at the hotels exactly for that. I move things around a lot. But yes, first thing I think would be the light.
Yeah. Are you more intuitive or strategic on a wedding day?
Very strategic. Absolutely. I like to know what's going to be next. I like to have a solid plan. I don't like leaving things to chance when it comes to the wedding. Yes.
Square-minded.
Yeah, there is no space
I know.
for that.
I know. One detail you always notice that others don't.
When taking photos,
Yes.
I notice right away body language. I pay a lot of attention to that. So most of the times it's pressed lips or clenched fists from stress or fingers that are spread like that. Those are giveaway signs to me that I try to correct. Or sometimes I just notice and give couple a break or try to give them a cue that will make them feel more at ease or relaxed.
Yeah, body language is really important. And if you miss something, then you will see it afterwards in the photos.
Yeah, like one thing can ruin, one little thing as clenched fist can ruin a photo for me. It will just give away that someone is feeling anxious at this point.
Perfect. So do you prefer morning calm or reception chaos?
Reception chaos, 100%.
Really?
Yes. More fun.
I
think
didn't
in the
expect
morning,
that.
I know. I mean, I like both, but at the reception, just things are lighter. All the stressful part of the day is gone. People just party. So yeah, I love that more. As
The wedding's almost done.
the wedding's almost done. True. Well, sort of.
Okay. So next question. What part of the wedding day feels the most cinematic to you?
Bride walking down the aisle.
Yeah?
I think this moment at every single wedding, I see it in slow motion. I love it. And the longer the aisle, the better.
Have you ever changed your mind about a couple after the first call?
Always. I think, well, not in the meaning that I like them and I don't like them suddenly, but more, there's always a discovery because I'm trying to find out more things about my couples, understand things they don't like, things they like, find a direction in which we want to move when it comes to wedding photography. So very often, everyone is full of surprises, and sometimes I might think I'm dealing with conservative couple or a romantic couple, and then I realize they're more fun or more daring. So most of the times,
Yeah, I mean, what you know about your couples before
very
is
little, yeah,
from
just
the
couple
emails.
of emails, basically.
Maybe you have seen their Instagram feed.
Yeah.
So yeah, most of the times it's a discovery afterwards. What scares you more, bad light or bad energy?
Bad energy. Never. I don't like bad energy. Who does? Leave bad jujus out of my photo shoots.
Mm-hmm. Are you more inspired by fashion or architecture?
Well, I would say both, but if I had to pick, it's fashion.
Do you believe a luxury can exist without money?
Well, it's kind of a rhetorical question. I don't know. Luxury is not only about the money. Definitely, you cannot have a luxurious looking wedding with a zero budget.
Except if you're an influencer.
If you're an influencer, maybe. You need a beautiful venue. You need a nice catering, outfits. All this, unfortunately, costs a lot of money. But luxury is also about experiences, and I see it a lot in the weddings that they focus on guest experience a lot. It's not just about gorgeous flowers and gorgeous venue and backdrops any longer. Not at all, actually, anymore. So yes, partially it could, but not entirely.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if with a smaller wedding, like very few people as guests, then you could say that I can save a lot of money and still make it look luxury.
Yeah, that's one way around it.
Mm-hmm. What part of your personality helps you most on a wedding day? And don't lie, I will know.
Being very detailed-oriented person, being a bit of a control freak. I like stick to the plan. I like being organized and strategic, and I'm gently trying to make sure that we're actually staying on the path that we outlined with the couple during the preparation. So yeah, without that, I would be a mess, I think.
And what part of your personality doesn't help you most on the wedding day?
Personality doesn't help me. Self-criticism. It doesn't
criticism.
Yes, yeah, because I feel sometimes I put a lot of pressure on myself, trying to thinking that I have to be I must be very creative. I could have been more creative than I was. So all these hundreds thoughts in my mind, they are not very helpful.
And you have these kind of thoughts throughout the day?
I mean, not nonstop. I'm the crazy person, but many times that we've done a part of the shoot and it's over, and I start thinking, oh, I could have done it a bit better.
Yeah.
So it's not really helping your psychology being like this on the way.
But I think that we all have it. I mean,
well, to a different extent. I think I overdo it a little bit. Yes.
Yeah, but if you don't have it, you don't have a motivation to to get better afterwards.
Yeah.
Do you ever get nervous before a wedding?
Not as often as I used to, but I still do get nervous to a certain degree, and I think it's very healthy. I think that the moment when I will not feel nervousness at all before a wedding day, it's probably time for me to stop.
I agree. What part of the wedding day do you think deserves more attention than it gets?
More attention than it gets. I think it's a preparation phase, because very often where we discuss about possibilities when it comes to photography and experiences that couple can plan during preparation, they're very surprised. They never thought about it this way. Preparation can be an opportunity to have a really nice time with your friends, to schedule even some activity which will result in great candid shots, but also just will result if you're having good time with the people that you love. Because if you don't plan these things on the wedding day, they will never happen on their own. So yeah, I think it's quite underestimated. And just couples, they don't realize about that if you don't mention this to them.
Yeah, I think that this is the time that you can make some room and for the personality of the couple, and to do some lifestyle shots.
Yes.
Things that you cannot do afterwards because you have to follow a plan and to also accommodate all the needs of your guests and
absolutely
the events that are happening. So yeah, I think that's is really one of the most interesting parts of the wedding.
Agree.
All right. What gives you goosebumps faster, vows or music?
Not every music gives me goosebumps, but almost every vows give me goosebumps. So vows.
Okay. Are you harder on yourself or on me?
Of course, on myself.
You liar.
Why am I lying? My heart.
Oh my God.
In what way, baby?
You always tell me, okay, what is this frame?
This is not getting into the podcast. Tell me now. Let's do a bit of couple psychology. Let's share with me what's been on your mind.
It's okay, baby.
I'm so hard on myself.
Yeah, I
I'm
give
too
you.
sweet
I
and
give
gentle
you.
with you.
I give you a pass on that.
Okay, next question.
What do you fix first when a portrait isn't working?
Usually, the first thing I assess is I introduce some movement. I would change the pose through the movement usually, because that's the first thing to relax the body, and the mind will follow and relax.
Do you feel more artist or businesswoman?
I would love to say that I feel like an artist, and I am an artist, but I'm more a businesswoman. And I like to think about it that way, that if I decided to tie my life and become a wedding photographer, first of all, it's a service, it's a profession, and it's a business besides than just being an art.
Is there a moment during a wedding day that you might think, oh no, not again?
Okay, good one. Maybe when during family photos. So usually after the ceremony with the family photos.
What, you don't like family photos?
No, I love family photos.
okay.
But then there is always this little baby that has to be in the family photo, but he or she doesn't want this photo to happen. And he makes faces, cries. And for some reason, everyone is just, instead of saying it's okay, or just let him be with funny face or let him be out of this shot, the rest of 19 people in the shot say, no, we have to make it. So the whole family photo session becomes about this little cute monster. Anyway, yeah, I think when this happens, it ruins the flow, and it's very difficult to handle with kids.
Yeah,
especially when you have a short time frame. So I'm not a big fan of that moment.
For me, I would say it's the moment during the party that they put again this song.
It's my questions.
I don't know. I don't care. give me a man after midnight.
Yeah,
it's like,
every single wedding.
it's every
Yes,
wedding.
Yes.
All right. And the last question. What is your most embarrassing moment at a wedding?
Embarrassing.
Give us some juicy details.
Well, it was not that really embarrassing. It was just kind of, it was a bit embarrassing. So during the bridal preparation, I was wearing like a small heeled shoes.
Yeah,
and
I've been there.
You were there. And the heel
No, I wasn't
broke.
there. So I've
No,
been
you
there.
were with me at this wedding.
I was, yeah.
The heel broke. And we were at this gorgeous venue at on the Lake Como, Villa Balbiano. Everyone was dressed so fancy. I had a great outfit. I was very proud of. And then the heel breaks. So I couldn't photograph. I couldn't walk.
Yeah, it was during the preparation also.
Yes, it was at the very beginning. So, and I realized, normally I have the second pair of shoes with me, flat shoes for the evening, which of course on this wedding I didn't have with me. And then one bridesmaid, the only one who had the same shoe size as me, she says, I have these flip-flops. So they were cute, plastic flip-flops, like Havaiana style, with a big plastic bow on top. This was the only option I had. So I didn't have any choice. I had to wear them throughout the ceremony, throughout the reception. I mean, oh my God, for me, that was a nightmare, I have to say.
Okay, that was the last one. Like every other episode, at the ending, we say a quote from a famous person. And this time we have one from Aristotle. And it goes like, love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies.
Very romantic of you, baby.
So I hope you liked the episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave comments. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon, guys. Bye.